Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button so that you don't miss any of the yarn and knitting fun. So one of my favorite parts about podcasts and YouTube videos is the whips, finished objects, and future project plan section. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to show you some things I finished and what's on my needles actively, and then what project plans I have floating around in my head to work on next. So I actually have 3 of each, which I'm really proud of and worked out really well. So this is my Aket, I call it a tank top, but it's more of a shirt. And I made this in like 3 weeks at the beginning of August to wear to flock. So I really like the way that this fits. It has these really cute seed stitch details. So it has this on the sleeves, the collar, and the sides and the bottom. This colorway, I dyed in Maggie from Yarnaceous in her studio, and we had such a good time doing it together. It's called Taylor Katie's version, and I think she is going to release some more soon. But that is my Aket top. So this is a Remains of the Fade cowl is what it's called. There we go. And it's a bandana style cowl, so it just goes on like this. It does not match my shirt, but you know. So these were made with dog minis is what I call them. I think it's the Pupper Patchwork set from Allie at Road Trip Sock Yarn. And the the proceeds from it go to the Denver Dumb Friends League to help the animals. And the kits are all dyed based on the coats of the animals that go through there while they are waiting to get adopted. So I somehow made this cowl look like an actual dog, and that's okay. But so we are trying to figure out who might be best suited for this. I do like the pattern. I wish that the fading you could see a little bit better. So maybe with a lighter colored yarn that might work better. And then this is the back. I'm not sure what I think of these bandana style cowls, but I seem to keep making them because I like to make them. So we'll see if they grow on me. And then this is a project that's been on my needles for probably almost a year, but I work on it intermittently. So this is a Musselburgh, and if you've never seen a Musselburgh before, so it is knit in one big long piece, and then when you're done, you take one end and you kind of fluff it out a little bit, and then you take one end and you push it up through the other, and then you have a double hat. And so you can do lots of different colors with this. You can do stripes. This was all one yarn. This is called Billy from Junk Yarn, and it's a little bit slouchy. So now I normally don't like hats on me, but the Musselburgh for some reason looks super cute on me when I use these striping colorways. So I have another one, the first one I ever made, that looks like this also. And so I'm really happy that this came out to look just like the other one. So those are some things I have finished lately. So let's look at some whips. So this is my City Kid shawl, and it is knit using my August Row 1 minis. And Row 1 is a really cool mini skein subscription set that you get every month, and they highlight different indie dyers, and it has just been a joy to get them. So this is my shawl. So I am a little short on yarn, which I didn't quite expect to be. So one of my friends is sending me yarn because she has colors that would match this better than I do. And so I have to wait until I get those to finish this, but I just have a couple more repeats and then it will be done. I could end it early, but I also just don't quite feel like it's done. So this is the red that I have left and the gray that I have left. And I'm probably going to add a blue or a purple here, a darker blue and darker purple. And then that should be enough to finish. So that is my City Kid shawl, but it's on pause for a week or so. My newest thing that I just cast on last night is, this is a honey cowl with new fall notions that launch on Monday, by the way. And see the little leaf charm there. So this is my fall project. I am not really a fall color person, but my 12-year-old sister is, and she would like a cowl for Christmas. So these are the colors. These all came in my fall surprise box from Twice Your Cheap, and I am making a honey cowl, which I have made before, and it's super simple, and I like the texture that it creates. You can see it a little bit here, and then this just happens all the way up the cowl. So, and this is going to be the single loop version, and I think it's going to work up really quick. This is DK weight yarn on size 8 needles, which I always fumble with a little bit because I am really used to fingering weight yarn, and so it's not quite normal for me. And so, but I think it's going to work up fast, and I think it's going to look really cool. So the other thing that I'm working on quite a bit, and I'm really enjoying working on, so this is my Newport clam bake poncho by Roseanne Fleischner. It's in her book, Cozy Coastal Knits. And so basically it's just a square, but look how pretty this yarn is. Everybody keeps telling me how pretty this yarn is, and I know, but also this is from Kylie at Moonlit Yarns. And so right now it's just a square. I just finished the first section and I'm doing a few decreases, and then I'll knit flat for a little while and then knit the other side, but these are the two sides that get this will be the side that gets seamed to the other piece. And so it's all knit flat one direction, and then you knit flat the other way, and then seam the two shoulders. So my dream is to wear it to Sacred Sheep, which is the first weekend of November. So we'll see if I get it done in time. But I mean, it's going really well so far, and it goes really fast. It's just knit one row, purl one row, and so it's been really simple. And I've been doing tons of mini skein projects, and so I haven't been using my carousel very much, and I absolutely love my carousel. It just sits on the table next to me and spins off the yarn, and it has made all the difference in the world for me. So, and I'll put a link to that and all of these in the caption of this video. I will try to make sure that I don't miss any because there are a lot. So let's talk about future project plans. So now these might change, but this is my plan for right now. So the next thing that I kind of want to cast on is, so I was at Flock Fiber Festivals and I was talking to my friend Beth, and she just put out this cowl that has 10 colors that fade all together. I think it's called Ocean Rising, and I am super excited to make this. When I got home, I pulled 10 mini skeins out of my stash. Here you can see the kind of the preview here. And I put them together in an order, and I looked at them for several days to make sure that they were the ones I wanted, and they totally are. And so I'm really excited to start working on that because I've been noodling on that for a while. The other thing is I'm going to work on a corner to corner baby blanket in stockinette, which is how I like to do them, in these two orange colors. So for these, usually when I want to do a 2 skein version, I will knit all of one skein and then all of the other. And so it's just split in half on the bias. And when I run out of one, I switch to the other and start doing the decreases. So I think that's what I'm going to do with those. And then also for my sister Tori, I'm getting started on my gift knits. So I made her a cardigan 2 years ago for Christmas, and she has outgrown it. So it is time for a new cardigan. And I am going to make a clove cardigan with all one color instead of the fade. I do have a faded version that I'm thinking about for me too, with Paisley Knit's new Taylor Swift collection, and if I can decide which of the 26 colors I'm supposed to pick, because I just want them all. Anyway, so this is Arcane Fiberworks Out of This World, and this is what I'm going to use for Tori's Clove cardigan, and I'm actually really excited about it. I get to make a smaller size than I do for me, and that's going to be really exciting, I think. I mean, maybe it will take just as long, because her last cardigan honestly took just as long as one for me would. But we will see. So that is the other thing that I am looking forward to cast on. So I think that is kind of my summary of where my projects are at here in September of 2024. So I will keep you posted and keep showing progress updates, and I will give you more updates next month on where I'm at on all of my projects and all of my ideas. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and we will talk soon.